Today I'd like to share with you some of my research findings about mass and social media, which is something we all interact with every day. As I was saying, the internet, technology, and more specifically mass and social media are in our lives every day. According to a study by Pahat, Chang, and Lynn Scott, there are 1,802,330,457 internet users worldwide. Though there are many benefits to technology, it is becoming apparent that there are some significant dangers as well. I've clearly highlighted the distraction element of technology so far, which I think we can all relate to on both the one distracted as well as the one waiting on someone texting, or worse, taking a selfie. Let me explain some other effects that result from mass and social media. Pahat, Chang, and Lynn Scott study cyberbullying. The majority of their participants did admit to having been cyberbullied, though most did not desire to seek help because of embarrassment of being victim to this. There are many facets to this, but perhaps the most startling correlation was the revealing of cases that were directly linked to suicide. Another study, Ben Snoff, talked about the thin ideal images and how mere exposure to these images produced worry about one's own body weight, body dissatisfaction, negative moods, levels of depression, and even led to eating disorders. Steve Son conducts a survey of 134 men and women and conveys much concern about the media's influence on body image because socially ideal and desirable go hand in hand, concluding that the most concerning aspect is that what is desirable is not even feasible. So the only option is low self-esteem. Finally, the digital age is resulting in what some are calling information and communication overload, which Chen and Lee correlate to psychological distress. And Tony Docupil has a fascinating article that begins by talking about Jason Russell's online fame that led to his temporary insanity. Docupil also relays a horrific story of a couple whose own human infant died while they were caring for a virtual child. And, interestingly, he reveals that the brains of internet addicts, it turns out, look like the brains of drug and alcohol addicts. In conclusion, I do understand that there are many positive aspects to technology and even mass and social media. I myself am thankful for easy ways to keep in touch with friends and family overseas. However, I do think these statistics are frightening and warn us to be aware of cyberbullying, the thin ideal, information and communication overload, and internet addiction.